Coming up on the Valley View, we bring you DC's wildlife. I'm Melissa Grimsley. TV2 News has that and much more next. Step outside of DC Center City and you will find friends of the National Zoo. The Smithsonian National Zoological Park's rarest find is the giant panda habitat.
I think giant pandas, for a lot of people, kind of personify what you think of as a teddy bear. They look very cute and cuddly. They're bears. They're very fluffy and round, and they have the big eye patches, which make them look even a little bit cuter. Just there's something about them. They're very charismatic, and they just draw people.
Meet female Meishan and male Tian Tian. The pair from a breeding center in China spend a great deal of time, well, napping.
Tian Tian was sleeping. That's what pandas do quite a lot of. If you're really lucky to catch them eating and active. They are classified as carnivores. Their digestive tracts are the same as carnivores, so they don't absorb many nutrients from what they eat, and bamboo is a really nutrient-poor food choice, unfortunately. So their whole goal is to conserve as much energy as possible, which means sleeping a lot.
Another thing these huggable creatures enjoy a lot of is bamboo.
They can eat upwards of 100 pounds of bamboo a piece a day, and we're just starting to get into their really heavy appetite time of year. So we're getting close to the 100-pound days.
Animal keepers even use eating habits as a learning tool.
Inside, Meishan had some enrichment, which is something that we do to keep the pandas busy, to keep their minds busy. Something a little bit different every day to keep things interesting for them, something outside of their normal diets and feedings. Some toys with some sweet potato and honey on them for a special treat.
Only 1,600 giant pandas survive in central China's mountain forest. Why not help the National Zoo save the endangered species?
That money goes to conservation programs. It helps to protect wild habitat, particularly with the giant pandas. All of the money that is paid to China goes directly to preserving the habitats, the wild habitats, and to fund the breeding centers that can keep the species from going extinct. So, any little bit helps, and it's very important.
Live cams get up close and personal with animals such as the giant pandas, which is available online. As you can see, their habitat's pretty much as natural as it can get.
We try to keep all of our exhibits as natural as possible for the animals. So for the pandas, that means a lot of rock work to climb on in the wild they be in the mountains of the Sichuan province of China. Lots of bamboo, lots of plants around, things to climb on, and just a lot of room to roam around. And we're also green here at the zoo. We do a lot of recycling. We try to reuse water, recirculate water wherever possible, and just leave as small of a footprint as we can with the new exhibits here at the zoo.
With so much wildlife to explore, you can easily spend most of your day here.
This is a really good time of year to come. The summer crowds are dying down. It's worth a little bit of a drive to come down and kind of have the zoo in a semi-private environment. The animals actually are way more active this time of year. So this is a real good time to come down and enjoy the other museums and monuments and things while you're here, but take some time definitely to see the zoo.
The best part about making a trip here, admission to all of DC's Smithsonian's is entirely free.
It's that way to be accessible to the public, so you can come and enjoy all the museums, including the zoo, for free. You may have to pay for parking or concessions or something like that, but actually admission is free, so you can bring your whole family.
See Dorothy's ruby slippers at the National Museum of American History, or take part in a live butterfly exhibit at the Museum of Natural History. It's whatever your little Smithsonian heart desires.
Air and space is always a big hit, especially with kids, with the huge airplanes overhead, and learning about just the history of air travel here in the States. It's our nation's capital. There's a lot of history here. There's a lot of neat things to do for families, for couples, for individuals, just a lot to see and do, and you definitely will find something to pique your interest here in DC. To sneak a live peek, go to nationalzoo.org. Giving you the Valley View, I'm Melissa Grimsley, TV2 News.